Hello friends, I am Tabassum from Dream India School Kurut. Welcome back to my English grammar lessons. This tutorial is for 10th standard. Let us begin this session with a small activity. Can you fill the blanks given here with suitable words? So, did you get them all correct, or you all actually confused about how to use them? So today I am going to introduce you the three form of verb do, does, did, where I will show you how and when to use the verb do, does and did. So without a further go, let's get started. First I am going to introduce you the use of do and does. Do is one of the three auxiliary verbs in English. Do is verb which means to do. Like every verb, do has four forms, that is present, do, past, did, past participle, done. The first three forms are common. Last form is mainly called as progressive form or ing form. Now coming to the point, do and does are present form of the verb do. Did is used in the case of past tense. Let's see how to use the verb do or does. Do and does are present form of the verb do, which is used in present simple form with the subject first and second person singular and all the plural form of all the three person, which is I, you, we, they. We use do, and does is used in the case of third person singular, which are he, she, it. Look at these examples. I do my laundry on Saturday. Here I is first person singular, so we have used the verb do. Here all the examples are in present simple form. Second, they do their chores when they arrive home. Here the subject they is third person plural, so we have used the verb do. In third and fourth example, the subject he and she are third person singular, so the verb does is used there. Have a look on the use of the verb do. Do and does are used for making questions and negatives form of a sentence. First we will learn how to make questions with do or does. When we are talking about things that happen regularly, we normally use the present simple tense, and for this we need do or does as question words. Let's see how to form questions with do or does. The structure is auxiliary plus subject plus verb. Here the auxiliary do and does comes before the subject I, you, we, they. Then comes verb which will remain in its root form, and with the subject he, she, it we use does and the base form of the infinitive. Let's do some example. You speak English, where forming question we see that the verb is in present simple form and the subject is second person singular, so the helping verb do is used and the sentence is do you speak English, which ends with a question mark. Let's see next example. He speaks English. The subject he is third person singular, so we use does and the sentence is does he speak English. Remember that third person verb lose the final s in questions. We also use do or does for negative sentences. With the subject I, we, you, they we use don't, and with the subject he, she, it we use doesn't. We can use contraction don't for do not and doesn't for does not. Use of don't and doesn't as negative. We use don't or doesn't to make negative sentence in the simple present tense. There is exception with negative sentences that used to be or, modal verbs, can, might and so on. Let us look at the structure is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb. With subject I, you, we, they we use don't, and with he, she, it we use doesn't, and the verb here must be base form of the infinitive. Example, you speak English. You is the second person singular, so we use don't here for forming the negative, and the sentence is you don't speak English. In second example, he speaks English. He is third person singular, so we use don't, and the answer is he doesn't speak English. Be careful that sentences are incomplete without helping verb. For example, I no live in Japan. Correct sentence is I don't live in Japan. One more example, she has a cat. In negative form we will replace has with have. which will precede with doesn't. Did is used in the case of past tense or when you want to say about a past event. It is the past form of do, and with all the subject like I, we, you, they, he, she, it, we use did whether the subject is singular or plural. How to form questions with did. Rule is did plus subject plus verb, infinitive form, that is the root form of the verb, and ends with a question mark. Let's do some example. Number 1, you speak English. It is in present form affirmative. The past form for question will be did you speak English? He speaks English. It is an affirmative sentence which is in present form, and for forming question in past form we will use did before the subject he, and the sentence is did he speak English? Note the third person verb lose the final s in the question. We use did also for forming negative. For forming negatives in the past tense, didn't is used for all subjects such as I, you, they, we, he, she, it. This is for regular and irregular verbs in English. Exception is to be and modal verbs. Structure is subject plus did plus not. You can also use contraction didn't and then verb. Okay, that is base form of infinitive. For example, you speak English. To convert it into negative, we will use did after the subject you and then apply not, then verb. Here also the third person verb lose the final s in the sentence. So that's all in this video. I hope it follow your attention. Thank you for watching.